When I was researching to go to a fifth wheel, I was always curious on how they hooked up compared to my travel trailer with a fifth wheel. Well, this video will hopefully answer those, asking the same question. Let's start off with the fifth wheel. So as you saw, I'm using an Andersen Ultimate hitch. It is a gooseball, basically extension hitch, so it attaches to the gooseball in the back of the truck. This truck has a puck system, and you can see with the bed view camera, you hit the button and we can see the hitch, and then we just back up under the fifth wheel pin box, like so. Do have to stop every once in a while to get out and peek just to see how far over it's getting or how far under the red coupler it's getting. So I need to go a few more inches back. Now, one nice thing about this Andersen cup on the underside of the red coupler is it has a cone shape, so you saw how the ball was not exactly under like you would need with a goose box, but it should be close enough where if I put it down here, the cup kind of is collecting the ball, and then it will slip its way and guide its way down onto the ball there, just like that. Here's the head unit for this Andersen. Now I make sure it's fully seated, which it is. You can see there's no weights coming out. So then I start taking it down. And to lock it, all you do is you push and twist. Now the ball is completely locked in place. Then let's hook up the cable. Breakaway cable is the red slinky, and then this truck has the power in the bed here. I'm going to do this one-handed just to be even more awesome. Then the Chevys have these nice side steps. We'll hop up here, grab the breakaway, hook it around here, and it will look like this when it's all hooked up, ready to go. Then I did not take video of this, but all we'll do is go back to the front compartment, lift the jacks up by pushing a retract all button, wait while they do their thing, and then you're off and running. So here's what the setup looks like. All said and done, jacks up, ready to head down the road. Let's take a look at the other hitch. So for starters, we grab the stinger, or if you do not have a ProPride, then you just put in your regular ball hitch. Installs exactly the same way. Now we back up the truck, again just like you would. Difference here is we got to get the stinger slid into the ProPride head. Whereas if you had a ball, you would obviously get it under the coupler, so very similar process. I find this to be about the same amount of time. So then you hop out. Once it's in there, you put these over center latches in like this. Crank them down. With a quarter twist, put the pins back in. And now we'll have to put the weight distributing jacks down using this drill. Just puts tension on the bars, pulls the bars up. So if you had a standard weight distributing hitch, you would use your lever or your chains and put them up in this step. So again, basically the same process. You can see how a ProPride makes it so easy to just micro fine-tune the weight distribution without having to take out bolts or anything like you would a equalizer or something like that and adjust them up. And it kind of has a near infinite level of adjustments here. Then you hook it up, your cable, your breakaway chains, all the same here. All done. Now we just sit while this jack goes back up. Let's go ahead and speed this up. And here we are, all ready to go. So for a bonus feature, let's show unhitching the fifth wheel. I use these Andersen blocks, which are great because you don't have to put these down as far. So they just magnetize on there. You just drop this. Boom. I'll go grab the other one over here. Now obviously I normally keep these with me when I travel, but just doing this, I just toss them off to the side. Magnet, boom, done. Wiggle it a little. I hold these about 1 inch off, and again, this is only for decoupling when I park. If I'm at a campground, I'll take those down about halfway. So then it allows the jacks to auto level. Now you just twist, pull, yank that out. Now you just come around here and you start going up with the front jacks, lifting it off the ball. Nice and slow. Now go over here and disconnect the breakaway cable. Come around, put my wheel chocks in. Do not put the tailgate up because you'll back out and probably clip it. Go over here, finish putting it all the way up so it clears the ball. Couple more inches, about right there. Let's take a look. Yes, plenty of clearance, and we will drive out, and that's it. Okay, so let's review. How did those two compare? I did those in basically real time, just so you can kind of see. Ooh, Duramax. I basically did those in real time, and if you're checking out the stopwatch, it looks like roughly a hair over 2.5 minutes to hook up the fifth wheel using the Andersen hitch, and a little over 2 minutes to hook up using the ProPride hitch. Now, little asterisk there with the ProPride is I had it basically lined up pretty straight where it slid in the first time. Now if you were off a little bit on that stinger going in, you may have to adjust it and get it in and out a couple times there. Whereas on the Andersen box here, it's pretty hard to not get lined up really close the first time and not have to get out and make some adjustments and some various attempts with the stinger. So I would say on average, the fifth wheel will definitely be a little quicker to hook up, although I was always pretty fast with my ProPride hitch. So hopefully this video was helpful to kind of compare the two, hooking up a fifth wheel versus hooking up a travel trailer. I know I have some maybe non-typical hitch options here with the ProPride on the travel trailer and with the Andersen on the fifth wheel, but I know they're both quite popular, especially the Andersen. And so anyway, hopefully this was helpful. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.